It is a Spanish football rivalry that quite simply speaks for itself. The two most successful teams in Spain with such passionate fans. Stay with us, we'll bring you all the action live from the Bernabeu as Real Madrid face Barcelona. They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere is incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see a top-class game as well.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
And the game begins. Promising move from Barcelona. Blocked it! Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Electing to shoot. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And over comes the corner. Well, they can keep possession now. Oh, breezing past him. Able to close down the shot. Space for Real out wide. And crossed in there. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
Back underway. One 0 it is. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Opportunity to deliver the cross. A very timely interception. Chouameni. A real opening now. Chance still on. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway with the scoreline. Standing at 2-0. A really big story in the last couple of days, that belonging to İlkay Gündoğan, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rodrigo. Targets available, cross comes in. Vital intervention. No-nonsense clearance. Rodrigo. And the cross into the middle. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Showing a real will to win the ball. Alex Balde. And we will have just one additional minute. The first half here comes to an end. Well, an honest assessment, Stuart, would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Well, Derek.
And so the battle commences. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Good visualisation and execution. And what a magical save it was! And he's fired over the corner. Danger still on. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Can he do it? Excellent block. And a short corner, let's see. And a fine cross. And clears his lines. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Oh, he's given the ball away. And Bellingham. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Well, here's something to look forward to live on EA TV. The first leg of the semi-final. It's Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo.
Well, I can't wait to see how the coaches set
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. And there is the goal. Wow, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum. Now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Valverde being egged on by the crowd. Hold on! No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Ten minutes to go. Kessié. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. But they dealt with the threat posed.
Well, it's been a really tight battle out there, and the Real fans are doing everything they can.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Opportunity. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Barca maintain possession, advantage. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. A promising Mario Götze run here. I think most defenders would expect to be booked halting an attack in that fashion. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.